What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Now kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me. We got some breaking news. Breaking. The Pac-12 Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year, the star forward on the number 4 ranked Stanford Cardinal, has declared for the draft. Cameron Brink will forego her extra COVID season and head to the Wnba, taking her talents the pro route. What does it all mean? Well, before we get into it, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest, and join our memberships. We got that exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Now, let's get into it.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
Now look, Brink has had quite a career at Stanford. She won the Natty in 2021. She's a two-time Pac-12 of the Year, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time Player of the Year, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time All Pac-12 team. Can you dig it? And she had a heartfelt message. She said, quote, "My 4 years at Stanford have been nothing short of life-changing. I cannot begin to express my love for everyone I've met and everything I've learned in Palo Alto. To Tara and all my coaches, your patience, belief, and support have shaped me into the player and person that I am today. Thank you to all my trainers, support staff, amazing teammates, friends, and fans that have made this all worth it along the way. I am beyond lucky to be surrounded by so many special people. To my family and especially my parents, who would have thought that basketball would bring me the wonders it has. I attribute every ounce of success to your guidance and unconditional love. You are who I do it for every single day. I am excited to announce that I will be declaring for the 2024 WNBA draft. Although I am excited for the next chapter, we still have unfinished business and so much to accomplish in my final season at Stanford. Lastly, to all the young girls out there, thank you for all your support. I believe in all of you like you've believed in me. Most importantly, you are loved. You got this." Whew, man, who cutting onions in here? What a wonderful send-off. We know she got celebrated at senior night. Sonia Curry, the mother of Steph Curry, showed up. You know, their parents go way back. Family goes way back. So she had that proper send-off, got the dub on senior night, and, you know, went off with a smile. Almost had another Pac-12 championship, came up short, ran into that buzzsaw of USC, and they're hot right now. But this is just huge news, especially looking at it ahead as Stanford makes that transition to the ACC. You know, we don't know what Hannah Jump's going to do. Erie Afin still, you know what I'm saying, out there doing her thing. Big piece to come back. But as far as Cameron Brink, she is out of there. And this is just, this will be a huge loss for Stanford as they, you know, they're trying to continue their focus of competing for a natty. They came up short in the Pac-12 tournament, but we're the best team in the Pac-12 all year long. Took the regular season crown. Cameron Brink has put up first-team All-American numbers. On the year, Brink is averaging 17.8 points per game, 12 rebounds, 2.9 assists on 51.2% shooting from the field, and she's leading the nation in blocks. I mean, she has just been the most impactful player on both sides of the basketball this season that we've seen. I mean, you just got to call it how it is. She had a great summer with Team USA in the 3v3, World Tournament, World Cup that they had going on, where she improved a lot. You could see playing with professionals and against professionals took her to the next level, helped her get that gold medal. And this is, I mean, you got to salute, you know. She doesn't really have much more to prove in college. She is one of those players that has already won a national championship and was a big reason why Stanford didn't have to rebuild after all the question marks they had this year. She came back and put this team on her freaking back, y'all. She's won 3 gold medals total and an MVP award that she took home at the 2023 FIBA 3v3 World Cup. She was the MVP as well as, helped Team USA get that gold. And she was dominant. Her length, her timing, she came into the season way more aggressive, man. And Stanford had some mixed expectations heading into the season. And she has just continued to have career highs. Every year getting better, man. Averaging 3.5 blocks per game? Are you crazy? The awards speak for themselves, the numbers, but I said this in previous videos about her having that big summer with Hailey Van Lith and all these pros that they got to play with and learn from. Her aggressiveness picked up. Her scoring picked up. We saw her just become way more physical around the basket, more aggressive hunting her shot. As being the number 2 option last year to Haley Jones and making that transition to the number 1, it was seamless for her. Brink has been one of the most exciting players the last couple of years. Dominant rim protector, runs the floor well, can shoot the 3. Just very mobile, agile, natural shot blocking instincts, great timing, doesn't foul a lot, and she's got that dog in her. She is not afraid to scrap in that paint. And I just love her mentality as a leader and a winner, and she's going to be a bona fide superstar for some WNBA franchise. I've seen her as high as going to the Chicago Sparks, who just lost Wnba. So, they are going to be looking for a post presence, a forward that can really score the basketball, but also be that defensive anchor. So that will be a great fit, a huge addition for them. And then I've seen her as well as third potentially to the Chicago Sky, who, you kind of mix and match her and Rickea Jackson however you want. But those are probably the 2 franchises that those 2 forwards will go. And both of them just versatile, bring different skill sets. But this is huge news. As for Stanford, not sure what the rest of the seniors are going to do. They need as much experience as they can get going into the ACC, making that transition. They have one of the greats, Tara Vanderveer, coaching that squad. So, they'll always be in the running, but they still have some unfinished business this year. Now, they're looking like they're going to be a 1 seed, get that last 1 seed, even though they lost the Pac-12 championship. Now, USC did jump them, but it's looking like they will still get to host a regional, and they got to be one of the favorites to take this thing home. I know nobody's really taking anybody over South Carolina, and deservingly so, but Brink could give them problems. She really could, just with her floor spacing, her skill set, her ability to beat slower defenders off the dribble, to use her length to finish over defenders, to finish through contact. I think this summer we saw her take a big leap, and then next summer as well, like this summer coming up before we get into that WNBA season, like this spring and summer, I think she's going to take another huge leap. And I think the writing's on the wall with her. I think that she's the sure thing. She's not a finished product, but she's also ready to produce now. So good for her. One of the other stars joining Caitlin Clark, taking that route of announcing before the NCAA tournament, putting the focus all on her team and her teammates and what they have to accomplish. So big news there. And shout out Cameron Brink. Congrats to her. She's definitely been one of my favorite players to watch. Just a tenacious competitor out there, and somebody that you definitely want on your team if you're going to war, if you're going into battle. But let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Holler at your boy. Let me know what's next, what's going on with Stanford, how will they fare in the tournament. Does Cameron Brink get the chance to be a 2-time national champion? I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know. Y'all holler at your boy, man. Big news there. Had to break it for y'all. And make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest. And join our memberships. We got that exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Till next time, hey, we out.